Hello everyone, in this video we will discuss about valid Sudoku problem. We have 9 by 9 Sudoku board is valid, only filled cells need to be validated according to the following rules. So we have three rules. We need to check whether this Sudoku is valid or not. So basically we have to return true or false. So the first condition, each row must contain 1 to 9 without repetition. So we have column 8 7 6 5. We need to check whether this grid has duplicate or not. If there is any duplicate, then we need to return false. Similarly, we need to check column as well. First two conditions are we need to check whether this has duplicate or not, and this column has duplicate or not. The third condition is each of 9 3 by 3 boxes of grid must contain the digit 1 to 9 without repeating a character. So basically they want to check this 3 by 3 grid also has unique element or not. This grid has unique element or not. This grid has unique element or not. Similarly this, also this. We have kind of 3 by 3 grid as well to check. If there are any duplicates inside this grid, then we have to return false. So we have to check row wise, column wise, and 3 by 3. This is the grid wise is little tricky, but we can easily check this row and columns. So to solve this, we will do something like we will divide each group is a 0 1 and 2, 0 1 2. Similarly here also 0 1 and 2. Then in that case we will check this 0 and 0 have the same or not. So basically we will divide group into 9 3 by 3 grid. So this is 1 3 by 3, this is 1 3 by 3, 3 by 3 grid we have divided. So here we have 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8. Here 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8. This will be represented by 0 and this will be represented by 0. So here in this case we have to check rows. So we will create hash map of rows. So we will have hash map of rows which will hold index and value is whatever the value it has. Let's solve this problem now. So I will use hash map. So we'll create rows and this would be type of, so we will create map of characters and object, rows, columns and square matrix, or we can say this will be our sub matrix. So we'll create three rows. If element is there exist in this particular row, then we can return false, and if element exist in this column, then we can return false. If element is exist in this sub matrix, then we can also return false. If not, then at the end we will return true. This is the logic. Okay, let's try to solve it. Okay, let's solve it. We have rows. We will create object of new map of 9. Similarly, we will create for columns and our submatrix. Now we will fill the values in this, or we can say we will initialize all this is equal to 0, I less than 9 and I plus plus. Let's initialize every rows of I is equal to new hash map. Similarly initialize columns and matrix. Fine, we need to iterate over this board. We need to write one for loop r row is equal to 0, r less than 9 and r plus plus. Similarly for column we have to iterate over this, c is equal to 0, c less than 9, c plus plus. Fine, so we'll get some character here. We have board of, and we will get one character from here, board of row and column. And we need to check this value. Since we have dot and all, so we need to check only digits here. If dot is there, we need to ignore. So we'll write one if condition so that we can ignore. If this value does not equals to dot, then we need to do something. If rows of R, then we need to put one hash map here. We need to put that value and the object new. If this does not equals to null, it means there is match. And if there is a match, then in that case we need to return false. Similar code for columns. If calls of c dot put value new object and does not equals to null, it means there is a match, so return false. And for submatrix it is, we need to calculate this submatrix index as is equal to 3 into the 3 by 3, and we can pass r divided by 3 plus c divided by 3. And now we need to check if s of submetric of s, submetric of s dot put value new object does not equal to null, then return false. Okay, it is done properly, then we need to return true. Code is done almost. We'll try to run this. Oh, compilation error. Int s. This is accepted. Let me submit it. Done. Thank you so much for watching.